We've all seen Tiger, Rory, Phil, Daly, the private jets, the big houses, the magazines, the fans.
I don't believe it.
These guys have become household names and show a side of professional golf that many believe is the norm. But before the life of fame and fortune and the roaring crowds, their lives looked a little like this.
Now on the tee from Keller, Texas, Sean Walsh.
All right, my name is Sean Walsh. I'm from Keller, Texas, and I'm unfortunately 30 years old now. But been playing pro golf since the beginning of 2017, and yeah.
So my name's Mason Green. I attended UCLA for the last 5 years. Turned pro 7 weeks ago, and I'm out here for the Texas State Open.
We're out here at the Cascades Club in Tyler, Texas.
Sports have been great so far. You know, I mean, it's a little bit different out here playing in Bermuda, being a SoCal guy.
Greens are relatively receptive, so the scoring's been pretty good so far. But the greens are tough to read too, though. There's a lot of grain in them.
There's a little bit of wind, a lot of heat. So yeah, just a lot of stuff that I'm not super used to, but it's a good experience, you know, just starting out with the professional golf world. So yeah, I think it'll be a good test and a good place to learn.
Yeah, day one, definitely a little bit of a slow start.
We're about 45, 50 minutes out from tee time right now. I usually spend about 10, 12, 15 minutes just working on stroke. Use a little putting mat, get the stroke dialed in. Gonna move on to some speed stuff right now. The grain in these greens is a little bit different than Southern California. Texas, Bermuda is a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna try and figure that out a little bit right now, get the speed dialed in, and then we'll go hit some balls and get ready for the first tee. Sweat through about 3 of these gloves this week.
Wow.
I've had this for like 2 days.
You caddy for him?
Out in Texas. Welcome to the South. Lots of these with the wind.
I like that.
Yeah, keep it on the ground.
You got a rangefinder, right?
Yeah.
You want me to get yardages, or you could do them today?
We could both do them.
All right, perfect.
I'll probably get the first one, and then
Okay.
you can take a look.
I got you.
For me, a lot of times just like talking it over with a caddy
You like that?
kind of helps.
You want to have some dialogue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, even if I'm like already really confident in what I'm gonna do, just like saying it out loud, sometimes I catch something or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I've had caddies that I've literally
Just carry the bag.
Some I've taken a lot of advice from, some I haven't taken any from, depending on like how I'm feeling that day.
Okay.
But we still talk over every shot, and
Okay, if that's what you like,
Yeah.
I'm here for it then. Let's do it. We were commonly on the same team because of the skill level. He's the pro. I'm more of the lower end skill range and good. So we've been on teams together a lot. But I think the biggest thing is we were partners in the Midwest Open, and we got second place. Played very well that day. Communicated well. Just fed off each other well. So I think it's going to be a similar vibe out here today. Just I have a different role. I'm not out there playing with them, but I'm still supporting them as a caddy. And yeah, like obviously I'm out here to caddy. I'm out here to make a video and be a caddy in the video, but more so like, I don't know, I want to help him compete to the best of his ability. And
No, you're good.
serious. Like the video for me today is going to be secondhand. I want to help Mason out every way I can, and Sean, both of them, and hopefully they go out there and do well. I'm excited to see what they do. Bobby, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yes, sir.
We'll have some fun today.
Let's do it.
We will. Let's have a good time.
It's kind of cool. I always love meeting people who are like at the pinnacle of what they do. I don't know. It's just like that's Tony Romo, dog. That's pretty sweet. Definitely, obviously, like an NFL legend. Everybody knows who he is. But in Dallas, obviously, just a Dallas legend as well. That's pretty cool. And I heard he can golf pretty dang well. I heard he's a plus handicap, so He can play football at a super high level and golf at a high level, so it'll be fun to watch.
First tee shot was a little bit, there was definitely a little pressure there.
I feel like you probably know your plays off the tee after the practice round tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mainly going to be just numbers into greens.
Numbers in the greens?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the wind's a little bit different. I think the direction's relatively the same, but
I got you. What'd you hit off this tee yesterday?
I hit 4. It's too much.
I was going to say, I don't think.
I was even with the bunker in the fairway.
Okay.
So I just want to take that bunker out. It's probably just me a little punch 5.
Nice punch 5 iron.
Yeah.
Get the round going. I like that, brother. Let's do it.
From Tustin, California, Mason Green. Next on the tee, from Dallas, Texas, former quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys and current football analyst for CBS,
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
Being in the featured group was a lot of fun playing with Tony and Sean. Obviously 2 phenomenal players, and they both excelled to a very high level at their sports. So it was fun being around those guys. Front nine started off pretty well. Made a couple of good putts early.
Great putt, Mason. Nice save.
Felt like I hit a couple of good shots. Distance control was a little bit better. Had a lot of momentum going into 8, the second par 5 on the front 9. Hit a great shot from behind the trees.
I mean, you've got a decent lie.
Yours was 9 on.
9 on? Just a
Should be
little...
a little down, a little to the right. Maybe just straight right.
Straight right. I mean, it's sitting up pretty good. It might not. Yeah. I was going to say 145. Is this in your line at all? Is this playing with you?
I'm going to hit a draw.
Okay. If you're hitting a draw, give me 52.
I like 52.
All day. Love it. Come on. Come on. Great shot, Mason.
Thank you.
Beauty, dog.
It's impossible to stop that.
That's a
Pitching
beautiful
wedge
shot.
would've
Yeah.
bombed it over.
That's a perfect play.
Thank you.
So this tournament, obviously, me being from Texas, it's our state open, and at this level, as far as a purse goes, it's about the best that you can find. It's $200,000 purse, $40,000 to first place. It's a big paycheck. I mean, that can go a long way. I mean, I have a kid, I have a wife, we're trying to buy a house, so that's a lot of money that's at stake. And as far as the implications of it going further, there's a lot of confidence to be gained from a good week at a tournament like this. There's a lot of great players, and really the most important thing for us tends to be Q School in the fall, but in reality, it's all about, making money and surviving to that point to be able to pay for Q School. Q School is $5,500 this year, so that's equivalent, I think, to like a 5th place finish this week. So you got to beat 151 guys to be able to pay for Q School. And that's gross. That's not even net. What I spend on a hotel, what I spend on gas to get here, food, things like that. So, it's a pro golf's a crazy world. You're paying a lot of money to get in the door, but ultimately what we're all chasing is something that's really unimaginable. So, this week is just a stepping stone.
No, I've actually always found something to be very true, which is most people don't get those experiences because they never ask. Most people never pick up the phone and call. Most people never ask, and that's what separates sometimes the people that do things from the people that just dream about them. You gotta act, and you've got to be willing to fail. You've got to be willing to crash and burn. With people on the phone, with starting a company, with whatever. If you're afraid of failing, you won't get very far.
I mean, if there's any doubt in your mind that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, you can't be out here. Frankly, for lack of a better term, you can't be out here half-assing it. I mean, it's a grind out here. Everybody's really, really freaking good. But to that same token, though, it's like you gotta love doing it. It's like you gotta love the suck a little bit, like embrace the suck. I think that's a David Goggins quote, and you gotta love doing hard things. And pro golf is so hard. It's not private jets, and I mean, for the top guys, it is. And there's nothing to say that in 5 years that won't be me. I mean, I know that if I play well, I could be there. But in the meantime, it's like you gotta pay your dues. You gotta earn it. Again, this game owes you nothing. And so you got to go out there and earn it every single day.
I think the hardest part about professional golf that people don't tell you is how strenuous it is financially. Good has opened some doors for me that I would not have otherwise had in terms of getting eyes on me that other sponsors and companies really like. So, they want to be a part of my journey because I'm a part of Good's journey and they're a part of my journey. So, yeah, I mean, having those eyes on me has been super beneficial, just like being a little bit more in the public eye versus where I probably would have been ranking-wise out of college. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely taken some stress off of professional golf, just being able to play instead of really strain over finances for the first year or two. I mean, good golf always takes care of itself, but when golf isn't going as good as you wanted to, or you're dealing with injuries like I have been for the past couple of years, having that outside support system from a group like Good, I mean, the guys are just like, have been incredible, getting to know them, asking their advice, words of wisdom. They've been through a lot more than I have. So yeah, just working with them has been a blessing, and hope to have a long future with them.